drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. Finds his man down the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Hemby. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in that.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. And this crowd loves a good pass rusher in the line of Chase Young, the closest. Jim still wagging. The Buckeyes can get after the quarterback.
Yeah, and when the crowd's going nuts like it does in the shoe, it just makes it easier to rush the passer. The snap count is silent. It's predictable. And then you pin your ears back. And that's why they've had so many great pass rushers at Ohio State.
And the Hoosiers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Cooper. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The Hoosiers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. And the Hoosiers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
What an individual effort that time, beating his guy and getting in the backfield and making a play. Ohio State has had so many dominant D-linemen in recent years, right? The Bosa brothers, Chase Young, you know those.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. To talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Takes a hit as he fires. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Hoosiers line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And this will push the offense back as they mark it dead at the 10.
And the punter pulling out his pitching wedge on that. Look at the spin on this ball. It just died as soon as it hit the ground. Beautiful job.
90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Gives it on the option. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. to throw, it's St. Clair. Finds the tight end. Fighting off the defender. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Tate. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. This noise, this crowd, and you can feel the jolt of energy going through the Buckeyes.
Well, everybody loves 5-yard runs, Reese, but come on, let's get real. When you're chucking the ball down the field and you got great quarterback play and wide receivers out wide that are making plays, fans go nuts, and the horseshoe is one of the loudest places in all of college football.
Got a man, it's Peoples. Runs through a tackle. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Buckeyes really need to keep this drive alive on third down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
I think to be a good third down offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these third and short situations multiple times throughout the course of the year, but you've got to be able to get push up front, and it helps when you have a talent like that to turn around and hand the football off.
The Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Out of the gun, the inside give. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Just a simple power play. Power football. Be strong, be big, be physical. Make it a fourth quarter game. Make them feel you. Keep them off balance.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's got it on the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. Nowhere to run, and down he goes after losing 6.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Quarterback running on the draw. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year.
It's a bad decision by the quarterback. In that area of the field, you have got to be careful. If the guy's not wide open, you've got to throw that football away because not only are you getting it picked off, but he's returning it now down close to your goal line and setting his offense up in great field position.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. A linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
He'll keep it himself. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against a different defense.
They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Looking to get it in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Instead of trying to just take the lead with a field goal, they'll leave the offense out there to try to punch in the touchdown. Quarterback making checks. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to go up top. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
My old coach said to never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Hoosiers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Watching this DB on film, I just love his ability to break on the ball, and I think he was anticipating on 3rd and long that time, the offense throwing it right around the sticks. So he was able to drive on the football and secure that interception.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. With the catch, it's Smith. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. He might want another play. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field. That's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Right on target this time. Defense is there to make the stop, and he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. So close to cashing it in for this offense.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great defenses.
Yeah, you want to be physical. You want to assert yourselves. And now listen, I know this is a top 5 defense against the run in college football, but you got to believe you can do it and continue to stay balanced and run the football and be physical down here in the red zone.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. Here's a heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Mendoza. Wide open downfield. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Hoosiers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Complete downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. Caught at the 25. Touchdown, Ohio State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
I gotta tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this 1st half, and that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're padding their lead, and they put so much pressure now on the opponent.
That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Man, how about that? You come out of the locker room, you just had a little bit of a break, you rested, you told your club we're going to come out, now we're going to be aggressive. We're going to kick an onside even though we're winning and you failed. Now this defense better step up and respond.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
He'll pull it on the read. It's a seam wide open. He's at the 10, and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. UTSA is down right now inside the Alamo Dome. But this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in San Antonio. They're trailing by just 4 to Charlotte.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? New set of downs after the completion. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Throws for the tight end. Just a little off. Incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds the big tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times, almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the...
Touchdown, Hoosiers! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Graham. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll line up for a second down play. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Working the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback making adjustment. Wants to go up top. Grab behind the line. It's Peoples. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. This play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
And the Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Takes the handoff. It's Peoples. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Quick completion on the out. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. Oh, and he missed it. No good. After the missed field goal, hey, could be worse. They're still up by 21.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some...
And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. Making side adjustments here. Toss sweep to the right. Looking headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. There he goes. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Looking downfield on first down. Bringing the heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. The Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got it in the middle. It's Hemby. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not...
And it's his 4th interception of the night. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. Give to the back. Shakes off the defender. They can... this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Yeah, and a great job by the offensive line, seeing the blitz, picking it up, and then it's on the running back. Running back finds a hole, gets a little bit of a crease, makes a nice run out.
Motion from the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. They'll run the screen. And it's slipped out. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Looking to throw on first down. And his first pass is incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Makes the grab. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the third quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. Here comes the heat. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Hoosiers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Looking to fire. Grab near the marker. It's Beebe. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
The Hoosiers look to keep this drive humming. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
All right, it's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
And the Hoosiers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Going up top again. He's got an open man. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Motion from the wideout. He's looking to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Crosses midfield.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Last time they had it, they put it on the deck. The football was not riveted to their rib cage, Jesse.
Need 5 points of pressure moving forward, no doubt. And I'll tell you, they knew coming into this game that turnovers were going to be critical. They might give themselves a mulligan for that one, David, but that can't keep happening.
Yeah, but don't change who you are and what you are. Don't get gun-shy because of mistakes. I think that usually turns into more mistakes. So keep doing you, keep being aggressive.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense fails.
The give as they work on that clock. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play balls at the 25.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
He wants to change this route. Now they'll run it on the toss. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Mendoza. And the ball's free in the backfield. Oh, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
The Hoosiers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Had it right in his hands in the middle of the field, and it trickled to the ground. It'll be 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll lead the offense out there to try to move those chains. Fires to the wideout. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. They'll move the chains after he gets into the 43-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. This time it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Hoosiers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Going to take a shot at this DB. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Indiana!
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays. Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football.
Wide open spaces. It's a running room. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Mendoza. Unloads to the wideout. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
At this point in the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here, because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Soft spot in the middle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Hoosiers headed quickly to the line. To the air on 1st down. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, it's been that kind of day here tonight. They just have not been able to find a rhythm and establish that throwing the football. Part of it has been wide receivers and quarterbacks not being on the same page, but you got to give this defense credit, too. Just like that last play, they have been getting after him. They've been hitting him. That's a big reason.
He's loose. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for the squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.